Grow My Cleaning Company teaches owners of cleaning companies just like you how to grow your company, make more money, and finally take charge of your financial future and your life. This podcast is about automating and creating systems that give you time and money freedom so you can grow like crazy without losing control. Since this is totally free, if you're getting tons of value, want to support us, and make sure that you get more of the good stuff, subscribe, rate, and review to this podcast today. Now, on to the show. Hey, Cleaning Nation. So excited to talk to you today, especially today because we are recording this 1st of December. Christmas is here. We are probably starting with the, how is my life, my business going to be different in 2022? Hopefully we won't have another pandemic or anything crazy like that, but we're going to talk about today the things that we can control. More specifically, how to get out of cleaning and make 2021 the year that you stop cleaning. Here's the important part: forever, right? Having coached so many of you guys and gals, I get lots of people that, so there's kind of two camps. One, and we're going to help you both. One is, I just can't get out of cleaning. I can't afford it. I don't know how to hire. I've never done it. It's scary. We're going to talk to you. And again, the key is we're going to get you out forever, because I don't want you. What typically happens is that person moves into the next category, which is guy or gal that's like, I can hire, I've gotten people to come, but the problem is they don't stay, or they're my friends and family, I can never get enough. And they kind of move into like, well, I'm cleaning with helpers, and maybe a couple weeks I get out of cleaning, but then I'm back in, and it's not like a real deal. So today we are going to talk about how to get out of cleaning forever and make 2021 the year that you transition from owning a cleaning job, which, no offense, kind of sucks, doesn't pay all that well, to owning a cleaning business, which can be life-changing. So the first thing we have to understand is the cost, right? We think, because again, I wish I could tell you, so first of all, it can be a simple process. It's not an easy process. So the two mistakes we can make here are overvaluing the cost or undervaluing the cost of getting this done. So when we overvalue it, we tell ourselves, I can't afford it. No one's going to want to work for me. Employees are going to ruin my reputation. It's harder to hire than to just do it myself. I make good money doing it by myself. I make $50. And we tell ourselves, per hour or whatever, just really, quite frankly, a bunch of lies. So kind of overvaluing the difficulty of getting out of cleaning forever can kill you, because you'll never take step one. The other mistake that can kill you is undervaluing the cost, right? Like, I'll just throw up an ad and people will come. And then even worse, getting frustrated when we throw up an ad and people don't come, or enough people don't come, or something, kind of wonky actually happens, right? So we don't want to overvalue the difficulty of getting out of cleaning forever, because it will never start, right? It isn't, and we're going to talk about how to cover all of that. I can't afford it. People don't want to work. Employees will ruin my reputation. It's harder to hire than just do it myself. This false belief that I make all this money cleaning myself, all that paperwork's scary, all that stuff. We're going to cover all of that. The other side that can screw us up is thinking it's too easy, right? Like, I don't need help. If I ever wanted to hire, I just, I've got money. I'll just pay people money and they'll come do a great job. Those folks sadly are in for a pretty rude awakening when it's a little harder than that. So the good thing is, if you have the right system and process, that's a fairly simple, straightforward deal. But if you don't have the right system and process, it can be tricky, right? So the thing is, we've got to make sure that we don't just keep fixing this temporarily. That's the big mistake we have, is either we don't do it, or we're like, oh, I'll fix it for now, kind of hustle to get some employees. And then when somebody quits, or a couple people quit, we kind of give up, and then we just really get out of cleaning for a little bit and get sucked back, and get out and get sucked back. And then we kind of are really making it last forever, right? So we want to rip the Band-Aid and get you out of cleaning forever. The first thing that we need to do to move you from, because believe it or not, it's not just a matter of putting an ad, like we talked about putting an ad. We really have to kind of adjust and attack your beliefs first, in terms of what your thoughts and beliefs are on how hard it is, what it should cost, what can go wrong, when you should hire. That's a big one. So many people kind of they hire until they feel like they're good, or till it's handled. And then they go back to like, oh, now I can start growing my business. I start, like selling, which is great. The problem is, we look at it as emergency, right? So we wait until there's a fire, then we rush to put that fire out. And then we're like, oh, that sucked putting that fire out. I don't want to do anything else. And we kind of ignore the hiring. What we need to do is just a constant little bit of drip of work. We need a system or a process that 3 to 5 hours every week goes into keeping your cleaning staff full and happy and onboarded and core values match and a strong culture and all that. And when I say 3 to 5 hours, that could be your time or someone else's time. It doesn't have to be you. But we need to move from this feast or famine, right? Like I have all the employees I need, therefore I'm not doing anything. Then, oh my gosh, 3 people quit. How could have I possibly, seen that happening? Well, you can see it happening because it happened before and it's going to happen again, right? So we need to move from feast or famine, from working a ton and focusing exclusively on cleaning or on hiring. And then once we think we have it handled, ignoring it, to we just have somebody, systems and processes that are at work all the time to make sure that it happens, right? So let's talk about some of the things we talked about earlier, the beliefs that are holding you back from getting out of cleaning forever. First, this crazy belief, I can't afford to give up my cleaning work, right? I make too much money. The reality is it depends on what you want. If you want a cleaning job, you're right. You can't, if you want a cleaning job and your job is how you pay the bills, if you don't show up, you won't get paid. That's for daggum sure. But most of you here in the audience, listening, aren't looking for a job. You want a business, right? And you've got to understand, if you want to build a business, you can't afford to clean. Because when you're cleaning, no one's running your company. Every second you clean, no one's attracting clients, building systems, creating a culture, surprising or delighting clients, casting a vision, keep looking at your P&L, doing all the things that the owner needs to do. If the owner's cleaning toilets, nobody's doing that, right? And then this other thing, like probably the biggest one I hear is employees are going to ruin my reputation. Well, I guess so. A couple things on that. First thing is, right now your reputation is guy with mop or gal with broom, right? So if you want your reputation to be, Maria or Tabby cleans personally every day, all day, and they're really good at it, and they don't really make any money, and they don't really have a company, they just work hard, then you're right. Cleaners will absolutely ruin that reputation. Again, some of the biggest companies in the world, I use McDonald's all the time because you get the same crappy burger in Kentucky as you do in Russia. Well, maybe in Russia it's a little different, but in Kentucky it's the same as you do in California as you do in New York, right? So they wanted, because of systems and processes, right? Could you imagine the owner trying to be like, oh, I've got to make the best burger ever, I'm going to go do it. So the reality is, it really depends on what's important to you. If what's important to you is, handcrafted, you do it yourself, you're the cleaner, that's fine. But then that only matches with the cleaning job vision. If you have a vision of, no, I want to be a real cleaning company and a big cleaning company, you've got to have more clients, right? So the reality is, the bigger companies, and I've coached guys and gals just starting all the way up to tens of millions of revenue. The guys with tens of millions of dollars of revenue, they get problems. People complain. Nothing's perfect. You've got to be okay with that, right? Like even with us, with our coaching, we do a really good job, but every now and again we make a mistake. We'll screw something up. We just have to apologize, right? The best way to have a perfect reputation, never do anything, right? So I found that's really typically an excuse for, I don't want to do the hard work, or I don't want to step out in faith and actually build a business. So I'm just going to stay back. I'm just going to stay where I'm at and not let anything happen, right? So we've got to shift our thinking on employees who ruin my reputation to, what's my reputation? What do I want it to be? And if we want it to be, big business owner that serves lots and lots of people and is financially stable and has a real business, guess what? That reputation ain't going to come with that employee. So if we're honest with ourselves, it's really, and again, unless you're like, I just want to be this niche thing and clean myself till the day I die. Yeah, employees might ruin your reputation. Actually, they will ruin it, because they're going to, you're going to have employees be like, oh, this is a real company, right? And then here's another thing. And again, these are all just different versions of I don't wanna. This sounds hard, right? So like, oh, it's just easy. I've had employees, it's easier to do it myself. Yeah, I guess. Again, same thing. It might be easier. Yes, it would definitely be easier to clean one house a month by yourself than to teach a bunch of people to do it. And if your goal is to clean one house per month, I absolutely wouldn't hire anyone, right? But most of you, again, you want to clean 100 or 1,000 houses yourselves. So you have to come to the reality, or not yourself, but in a month, you have to, or businesses, or even business, if you only want to do dozens, you want to do hundreds or thousands of cleaning work hours per month. And if you want to do that, so yeah, just like it's easier for me to clean my kid's room as opposed to having him do it. And if I'd like to clean my kid's room till he's 60, then I should continue doing it. But if my goal is a clean room, then I'll do it myself. If my goal is to raise a child that's effective and can live in the world, then I'm gonna train him, right? So we got to get over all these beliefs that are really just saying What they're really trying to protect is I tried hiring before and I failed. And I'm afraid if I try it again, I'm going to fail again. And it's easier to just make up excuses that employees will ruin my reputation. I make too much money cleaning. All the paperwork's scary. It's easier to do it myself. It's definitely easier to make those decisions or those excuses, which are decisions, than to do it yourself, right? So the first thing you've got to do foremost is kind of realize, if I want to own a cleaning job, do what you want. If you want to own a cleaning business, we're going to have to hire. The way to hire so it sticks, right? This isn't just another one of those, oh, I hired and it worked for a little bit, but then I had to get back into cleaning and everybody quit and it sucked. The only way to get back to that is to be hiring all the time, right? So we move from our system being whenever we as owners think it's time to hire, which, by the way, we when we think it's time to hire, typically, or we realize it's time to hire, we're typically 2 or 3 weeks after the fact we should have started hiring, right? So the way that we make sure that we're always hiring, we always have people coming in at the right time, is to always be hiring, right? So anyone that has a cleaning business that's growing or healthy and says, I don't need to be hiring all the time, that is a lie from the pit of hell that is going to cost you having to go back into cleaning all the time, right? So I guess the big thing we want to just distill is the beliefs of, really the three things are, it's employees are going to make my life worse, right? They're going to ruin my reputation. And I'll tell you, so here's the trick. They aren't universally all good in every regard, right? Employees are somewhat of a pain in the butt, but it's kind of the same with kids, right? So I use the example of my son. From a work standpoint, yeah, my wife and my life were much easier when we didn't have our son, but the value that he brings into our lives is better. So we need to move away from just employees being this big suck of time and energy that never comes back, and move towards employees actually are a long-term way to grow and have more joy. And believe it or not, you don't even have to move from right now where it's like, oh, I don't like hiring employees, it's a big pain in the ass, I don't like any of them, to, okay, I can tolerate them, it's not that bad, right? I think that's kind of what we think. What we really want to do is transform to, holy crap, I love these people, I really enjoy seeing them, right? I'm so blessed by the team. I don't know who's on here the call with me now, but I'm so blessed by our team that I really enjoy seeing them, talking to them. When we do our live events, I get to, because we only, our team happens to be all over the world actually, and when I finally get to see them in person, is always a reunion. It's not like, oh crap, I have to see the team, I have to whatever. Like, we love seeing each other. So the way that you do that, is, by the way, is building a culture. So when we hire based on, and this is, by the way, I know this because I did it when I was young and dumb, and now I'm old and dumb, by the way. I thought, well, if I just give people money, they'll do the work. That's how easy hiring is. I'll be the boss. I was super excited about being a boss, right? Like, people have to listen to me. Little did I know, money or no, people are not going to listen to you, right? You can't just throw money at lots of problems, many problems you can't throw money at and it goes away. Hiring people is not one of them. And that's what I thought too. If I just pay people to do what I tell them to do, if I pay them more, they'll be better at doing what I told them to do. Couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is, you got to start with systems and processes and always hiring. So if you're writing stuff down, first thing is you got to kill your beliefs of employees is more trouble than it's worth, because that is just not the case if you're going to have a real company. Number two is, I hire when I need. You need to replace that belief with, I'm always hiring. I have systems and processes that are constantly hiring, whether I feel like I need people or not. Just that there's no way to get around that. The third thing that we've got to get over is moving from employees are this necessary evil that I don't necessarily like or enjoy, to maybe I'll settle for employees not sucking, and move towards, I'm actually looking forward to building a culture and a community of people that I want to be a part of, right? Especially, and again, having sold a couple multi-million-dollar businesses, the culture has a lot to do with what you sell, right? You need to build a culture. People are like, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of that, right? So regardless of the money coming or going, right? When you're getting customers in and you don't have a culture, you're kind of going for lowest price, especially as a cleaner. But if people are like, oh my gosh, I like that vibe, that's why I'm constantly coaching you guys to start a podcast, start creating content, kind of get your own voice out there, because then that distinguishes you from everybody else. Well, I'm doing that here right now, right? We've done over 600 podcasts. So I've spent hundreds of hours getting my voice and my perspective and what we can do to help change people's lives out there. And it's so funny. People will, call and they'll be interested in our services. And they'll go, I don't know, do you have anyone I could talk to that's been through your program? And I'll go, well, if you go to growmycleancoveryreviews.com, we've got, literally over 100 people who sent a video or a Facebook or an email thanking us for the lives that we change. Or you could just listen to this 500 hours of coaching that we've done, right? So getting content out there, getting your voice out there is a way to build a community, right? Because I attract the best clients, right? I don't attract jerks that I'm not going to get along with, because those people hear my podcast or the YouTube channel or our Facebook lives and they don't want any part of it. The people that are connected. When they come there, they already know, like, and trust us, right? So that's something that you can do to start building a community. And it works when you're attracting customers. Even though they're giving you money, right? They've got lots of places they can give their money. It also works when you're attracting employees, right? Even though we're going to try and give the employees money, they've got lots of places that will give them money for their time. We're still competing for their time as opposed to their money. And the culture is what's going to make that happen, right? So when you have a culture, and the way that you do that, and this is what we go through in the Clean Profit Method, step one right off the bat is to create or to identify and clarify your core values so you can start communicating them, because your core values are really the things that you believe. And for any of you guys out there that don't know our core values but have been listening to the show for a little while, if you've been listening, you probably know, but it's have fun, make money, be real, and help out. And if I'm doing a good job, if we as a team are doing a good job living those core values, even if you'd never heard those before, but if you've been a fan of the show and kind of know our community, as soon as I say have fun, make money, be real, and help out, you go, yeah, that's it. That's exact. I was attracted to this community. I didn't know why. That's it. That's exactly it. Right. So that's the kind of community you want to build with your team. So when they see your website, your hiring ad, they go through your interview process, your onboarding process. They've been with you a couple months. Anywhere they can go to get a paycheck, but you're going to be the only place that has this community, this group of people that they want to be a part of, right? So if we're kind of looking for writer downers, number one is stop giving ourselves and buying the lies of it's harder to, employees will ruin my life, I have to tolerate crap employees, people don't want to work, I can't afford it, I make a bunch of money cleaning. All that stuff's not true. You've got to really decide as business owners. The ability to decide is the most powerful tool we have in our arsenal. So number one is to decide, do we want to get out of cleaning forever, comma, the key being forever, right? Number two is to move from reactive based, hey, somebody quit, I think someone's going to quit, I'm miserable, blah, 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 to proactive based, right? Which is, I'm going to be hiring all the time. And the problem is the systems and processes that we use suck. So we want to stop them as soon as possible. So I'm not saying do systems and processes that make you miserable all the time. We have a system in our program that I'm going to coach you to, or find a system that works for you that isn't painful, that you actually like doing, right? So the hiring process can go on all the time because you enjoy doing it. It's not miserable. So step one, make a decision definitively. You're going to get out of cleaning forever. Step two, and stop believing all the garbage. It's not true that it's hard, it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. It's just not true. We've coached hundreds of people through it, if not thousands. Step two is to move from reactive based, I hire when I feel like I need it, to proactive, which is I'm going to always be hiring. I've got a system that works all the freaking time. The third piece is move from a culture of I give you money, you give me time, and put your hand in this toilet, or get behind this mop, to we invite you into this community that people really want to be in, right? So that's a huge shift. You're going to get just the best people. When people ask me, wow, how do you get such great people? It's because we have a culture, right? It's not the money. Certainly we pay them what we both believe is fair. They wouldn't be here. But they just want to be a part of this community, this culture, and they want to believe what they do. They're on the mission that I'm on, right? They love serving you guys. That's who we need. You need people for us, help out as a core value. So I don't hire people that don't want to help and then try and beat them into submission. I want to hire people that are already good at helping and focus that energy that they already have into serving you guys. So those are really the three keys. Decide that you want to do it, systematize it so it's happening all the time as opposed to sporadically, and start working towards building a culture as opposed to just hiring a random group of people. So if that's something you're like, yes, I want to do all of those things, but I don't know what to do next. I need help with those systems. Or how do you build a culture? What does that look like? Show me. We are happy to help you put together a plan to do that in a scale session. These are really for owners of companies who are either starting out, or they're looking for hiring, or they're out of the field, but they just want to grow faster. And they want to use proven systems and processes. They're kind of sick of trying to figure it out on their own. We'll look at what's possible for you in terms of money and time freedom over the next 2-3 months, over the next 12 months, based on where you're at now, who you're serving, that sort of stuff. We will look at your pricing, your client attraction, hiring, staffing, all that sort of stuff. Basically, what's working, what's not working. And really, we'll look for the opportunities, which is going to lead us to the most important thing, which is what's the number one obstacle holding you back. And then we'll map out an action plan so you can move forward, having more fun, helping more people, making more money, doing it all a lot more quickly. Good news is we don't charge anything for it. The reason we do that is we are in the business of serving owners of cleaning companies. Obviously, people that do these scale sessions, some of the time are like, holy crap, is this something we can become a client and help you with? And if we think that makes sense, well, we're happy to talk to you about that. If not, we'll just part friends. Either way, you are going to leave with a plan and the confidence that you can love your business again. So if you're like, yes, 1,000 times yes, I want that, we can do it. Just go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk. You can book a session right now. We've got people available for the next couple of days, and we can really walk through how to get the systems and processes you need to either to really get started, get out of cleaning forever, like we've been talking about, or if you're kind of out of cleaning, how to really scale that. And that's what we do. Our mission here is to help out and serve owners of cleaning companies that make more money and have fun and all that good stuff. So appreciate you being with us. Honored for the ability to serve you, and can't wait to get to know some of you much better as we get to work together. Talk soon. Thanks for tuning in to today's show. If you're fired up, ready to grow, and want to see if you have what it takes to work with us at Grow My Cleaning Company, here's what I want you to do right now. Go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk. That's growmycleaningcompany.com/talk to book an appointment to speak with me personally. I'm going to jump on the phone with you to get you crystal clear on where you are now, where you want to be, and how to get you there. Don't walk around in the dark any longer. If you are serious about growing your cleaning company, it's time to finally get the systems in place that you need to grow. We've helped hundreds of owners of cleaning companies not only grow their business and their personal freedom, but give back to their community as well. If that's what you're looking for, head over to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk and book a time to talk with me personally. I can't wait to get to know you and your business.